Family, don't take things personal, guys. Man, I mean, it's a key in and of itself. Taking things personally, think about it. Where do people end up who take things personally? Where do they go? Because I can guarantee you that if you literally take everything personally, I mean, that's literally how people end up in jail. Literally speaking. Oh, I took it personally. I took it personally and I took matters into my own hands. This is literally what occurs. And so people say, well, I didn't like that. I needed to respond. I needed to do something to prove my worth. And that's how we get into trouble. So let's talk about it. Because sure, I can say, hey guys, don't take things personally. That's easy for me to say. However, I rather help everyone and tell people from my own experiences as someone who took things personally. I mean, that's the reality. At certain points in my life, I definitely did. And I had to learn how to not do so. Because if I continue to do, I mean, I wouldn't be here. Because ultimately, if you are extreme with taking things personally, you're going to do things that ultimately don't reflect who you are out of moments of rage. And we don't want that. So, look, let me talk to you. And be honest. Do you feel currently that you take things personally in your own life? It's okay. It's a free space. No judgment zone. Okay. And that's okay. What you're saying is fine because you do need to take some things personally, of course, because your life and everything it encompasses has value. So to an extent, you do need to take it personally. If your wife says, hey, baby, you're not providing, well, yeah, take it personally because that's your role to do as a man. However, that shouldn't be your general state. Your general state should be one of openness and fluidity to where people want to open up to you, people enjoy spending time with you. That's really the key. So let's work on this, man. And if there's any part of the video that you stay and you watch, just listen to this. The number one key to not taking things personally is understanding that it's not about you. No one on the planet dislikes you for you. They dislike you for what you represent to them. I've had a plethora of people who may not have liked me in certain periods. And I used to say, man, why don't they like me? Oh, I have a problem with them. They don't like me. Well, then I saw, okay, why don't they like me? Well, they don't like how I represent sharpness in some areas. They don't like how I may think about certain things. They don't like that. And I'm like, wait, they don't like my sharpness. They don't like how I think about certain things. They don't like how I don't victimize myself. Okay, so wait, what about that as me? And then even, let's say, for example, a romantic way. Oh, she doesn't like the way that I look. Okay. Right, the way that I look. Okay. And then you say, well, what control do I have over how I look? Not really any. If I'm training, doing my things, well, I can't really control that. And then you say, well, if she doesn't like it, does that mean I don't have to? And you say, well, no. It's just an individual basis. And ultimately, my look to her represented something that wasn't as attractive as a different look to her. So even that isn't you, it's what your look represents. Because that's the key. So even in the things that I listed off with the mentality and all the traits that we can have, those aren't you. Those are what you represent. You are a soul, and that's it. Like, I'm here, I'm in the body, I'm somewhat connected to the body. However, I am not fully the body. My soul is connected to it. But ultimately, when I go, the body will stay here. And I say that to say no one dislikes you because of who you truly are, which is your soul. The soul is what you are. The body, all this physical stuff, well, yeah, you're connected in this life. However, that's not who you are. And you may have some hate or someone try to say, oh, I just dislike you. And then you say, well, okay, why? Well, I dislike you because you did this, or because you look like this, or because you talk like this. So wait, you dislike me on things, for one, that I didn't have control over, and secondly, that are actions of things that I do. So you dislike what the action of the things that I do is. So therefore, you dislike actions. You don't dislike me. And it's like, when you understand that, I mean, that is, let's say, the cheat code to life. And sure, because we're human, there will be moments when that may pass from the forefront of your mind. However, it's always going to be there because truth remains. So even if you see a hate comment or something, you're like, oh, what are they talking about? You understand that, I mean, it's just me and emotions, which are good to have, and I'm showcasing them in this time, in this period. And so once you're able to do that, you completely kind of, let's say, detach from that need to prove yourself really to just about anyone in a negative light. Of course, you want to prove yourself to your family to an extent, the people that are close to you, and not in a toxic way, just in a, hey, I am grateful and I'm going to take account and really nurture the gifts that God has given me. And so, yes, you can be proud and really do all that you can with those gifts that have been given to you. It's just because once you see that, you see the world completely differently. It's not like, oh, this person said this hate comment, they don't like me, they don't like you, or they don't like this person here. No one dislikes Trump because when he was born, they were just, oh, we just hate you because of this. No. They dislike Trump people due to certain actions that they've seen him do or certain things they've seen him say and things like this. It's the same thing. I mean, with all the infamous leaders throughout the world, polarizing, negative, positive, however you want to look at them. And so I've started to look at life a bit more humanistic because I don't believe that anyone is inherently evil. Some can be more prone to it because we all have a readiness to sin factor. However, I don't believe anyone is inherently evil. I don't, not a single person. And yeah, man, it's just, you have to understand that in a world that's fallen, it's still an absolutely amazing world. And we need to thank God every day that we get to be alive now. Are there battles? Sure. Is this world completely different than even our parents' and grandparents' world? I mean, 100%. Is this really the first time where, let's say, Gen Z is the first generation that is, on average, going to make less money than their parents? I mean, yeah. However, in their parents' time, where there are a bunch of bigger, let's say, racial constructs around and systemic things that were really just ingrained to keep people fighting amongst another, did they not have the same access to information now? 100%. Every era is going to have pros and cons. It's just understand that, because in this new age, that's one thing. Due to the internet and all these things, there's going to be a lot of moments where you can take things personally. A lot. Oh, in traffic. Oh, and I took that personally. That's why you road rage, because you take it personally. And when you do that, when you take it personally, look, this is why it matters, because people don't see this, but when you take something personally from someone else, you're saying that they're better than you. They have power over you. No one on this earth should have power over you. Only God. And God's not on earth. Overseeing earth, but not a human on earth. So don't do that, because taking it personally, which I used to do too, that's literally what it does. You're giving people power over your life. And the wrong people will take advantage of that, man. And they will just throw your life into absolute chaos and disarray. And that's not what we want. We want to grow. We truly want to have amazing relationships, and we want to foster them. So just know that, I mean, really in any situation ever, anything that is said to you, done to you, is merely because they may not like, or actually they may not align with a representation of an action that you're exhibiting or that you are. And that's not inherently what you are, because you are the soul that has been selected to have the body that you have. And then you say, well, I don't control these things. I didn't control the body I had, anything like this. So why fixate on things outside of your control? You understand? Why do that? So yeah, guys, that's really it. I hope that in this video you really learn, man. Yeah, what am I taking it personally for anymore? Sure, there will be moments, right, where, hey, heat of the moment, I understand. However, even in the heat of the moment, you kind of have a deeper understanding, because we're still humans, but your baseline always knows, well, I know it's merely an action. And I'm speaking out of a retort, out of an emotional situation in a way. It's just not to the same extent, because it's okay to be emotional in periods, but that shouldn't be your baseline state. So yeah, guys, this is very important for anything successful in life to really get there. This is an art that must be understood and practiced. And guys, I love you all. It's an absolute blessing that I get to make these videos every day. If you guys want to learn more things or just have more conversation with me, there's a plethora of videos on the page. And also, guys, I do individualized coaching for anyone who truly wants to just continue to grow and really find themselves in life. So take care. Blessings.